Welcome to Washoe, Nevada, episode 2 with me, Call Me Big Papa C. Good morning, Big Papa C here. It's 8:49 in the morning. Slept in a little bit. We worked a little bit through the night. As you can see, we did a few contracts for our neighbors. Last time I saw you people, I was busy getting my fields repurposed, and we got them all done. We got them plowed, got them limed, cultivated, fertilized, and replanted. Field 5 is almost ready to go. We might pick up a couple more contracts today if we can. After I left you the other day, I made a run to the livestock market with some more water. I took some water up to the restaurant, and I took water up to the dairy market. And then I did a fuel run up to Area 51B. And I'm trying to remember what I did with that trailer. Ah, there it is. Okay. And right now, I'm going to head down to the livestock market. And pick up some manure, because we have purchased some olive trees and got them going, and they need some more manure and they need water. I need to get a water tanker, it looks like. We may run some more water, we may run some fuel here later on, I don't know. Let's see what the day brings. Let me pull by the house here and oh, I've got my coffee with me. Okay, never mind. I've got my coffee. Let's head down to the livestock market and get some manure. Let me stop right here for 1 second. I want to check something. Let's see what we have in the way of contracts. Big boy. Possibility. Let's accept that contract. We'll do that here shortly. I got a phone call early this morning when I first woke up. Big Mama A called me to see how I was doing and how I was getting along. I told her we're doing all right. It's been a slow start, but we're getting there. She told me she loved me and said that she was going to ship 2 more horses out here so I could have something extra to do, which is ride, and I like to ride. So she's shipping my 2 horses, Rowdy Yates and Lucy. Rowdy is a dun horse, and he's named after the Clint Eastwood character on the show Rawhide. And Lucy is a chestnut or red roan. Both these horses were hand reared. They were bottle fed by both my father and myself, so they've pretty much imprinted on humans. Like they're like big, gigantic, four-legged puppy dogs now, but puppy dogs you can ride, which I think is amazing. A newborn horse will imprint on its mother, but it also will imprint on a human. And how you do that is if you're there when the baby is born or the foal is born and birthed, you can take wads of straw in your hand or newspaper and rub the colt down. And let it smell you and sniff you and get used to your touch and your feel and everything else. And then if you do that a couple of times from the time it's born, so say it's like 3 or 4 days old, it imprints and you become part of the horse pack, in other words. Well, in most occasions, especially with Tennessee walking horses, if they're on a totally fescue hay or fescue grass diet, they have a tendency to, the mares do, when they get right prior to birth, they have a tendency to drop their milk right on the ground. Therefore, the colt or the foal, the young foal, doesn't get the colostrum it needs, get those antibodies that it needs from its mother. And 99.9% of the time when that happens, you have to load the mare up, load the colt up, take them to the veterinarian, and have the newborn blood transfused. It's an all-day process. And with Rowdy and with Lucy, it happened twice. Sometimes the mothers, if they're new mothers, they do this. Other times it's also just down to diet. We try to do fescue, clover, and alfalfa hay for our horses, along with grain, to help make sure that doesn't happen. But occasionally it does, and usually after birth, the mother is usually sore. She doesn't want anything to do with the baby, especially with it headbutting her udder. And in a way, you can't blame the mare. But I'm looking forward to seeing those two horses. I'm looking forward to riding when they get out here. She is off on that tree. Big Mama A, Angie, as you might know her, called me and told me that she is going to take them down to, I believe Nashville is where she's taking them to. And from there, they're going to make their way out here via human, or you want to say via human train. They're she'll take them to Nashville. She'll meet somebody there who has a horse trailer, who has a farm. They'll take them to their farm, keep them for a couple days, feed and water them real good, make sure they're okay, and then move on down the line. This way is a way that we would normally send a horse, say out west or from the west to the east. It's a lot easier on the horse, it's less stressful. Long journeys, especially back with trailer, traffic noise from trucks and cars passing by, that stresses a horse out. And you don't want your horse getting stressed, because once they're stressed, they can get sick. They can go down in their immune system, and we don't want that. So I'm looking forward to seeing my babies when they get here. See them. Might have helped if I'd highlighted the right part. Let's see. What did I do? Well, I do. Oh, I don't need a water tower. Right there's a. I've got one. Huh. I got that the other night. I forgot all about that. Let's see. Where are we going? Field 8. Yeah. Let's go to field 8. If I remember right, let me see here. Field 8. Okay, that's up by the restaurant. We'll go there. I had a strange occurrence the other night. I was coming up this lane around about, I'd say 8:45. And let me stop right here. Look back. I was coming this way, going back towards the farm, and I saw two strange lights pulsating and going right over the farm, back towards the mountains, and then they cut left and headed back towards the dairy area in area 51B. And it was kind of strange. Don't know what that was. Now, I've heard some tall tales since I've gotten here about top secret government projects and little green men and flying saucers, but as I told Big Mama A one day, unless it comes up on my front porch with little slanty eyes, green slimy skin or gray slimy skin, and offers to probe me, I don't believe. It's been a slow start, but we're slowly getting up a little bit. We increased our money a little bit. We've paid on our loan, our debt, and it's a substantial debt. The boss or owner of this farm has called and has basically told me that the construction going on the upper plateau of the farm is almost complete. I asked him how soon it was before I could go up there, because evidently I tried to go up there yesterday evening and got ran off by the foreman. And he told me that I wasn't supposed to be up there, not till they got done. He didn't want me around, that I was an insurance liability, which I can understand. No big deal. So the boss told me, he said, hopefully next day or two I can see it all unveiled and see what we're going to be getting into. I still don't know. I mean, I know that we talked about doing sheep, and I know that we talked about doing pigs. I don't know if he's going to do cattle. Too far over. He was real adamant. Didn't know if he was going to. He was, on the fence, still unsure. That sort of thing. Which I can understand. No big deal. So we got that to look forward to. In a couple of days we can go up there and see what kind of hot water our new boss has got us into. Gave Jose and Eduardo today the day off because I don't need them. I don't think. I think I can handle the harvesting the field number 5 myself and repurposing it myself, so I don't need any help there. I'm thinking about downgrade, not really downgrade, maybe selling off a tractor and maybe getting to know it. I've had some issues with the Fit 900 modded series as far as pulling the Great Plains seeder, or planter, excuse me. I don't know if that's a tire issue or if that's issue between them. I don't, the two pieces of equipment. I really don't know. I just know that I was coming down the lane with the planter, and the 900 is, when it's fully upgraded, which it is at 426 horsepower, it should pull that thing no problem. But coming down after it was folded up and everything, I come around a slight curve or a slight bend in the trail, and it kind of blew me, just blew me off the road. Started sliding and fishtailing and almost jackknifed, and I'm like, okay, well, and I have no problem with using it on behind this Challenger, because the Challenger has Michelins and so does the 900, and I just don't understand. They're both Michelins, they're both wides, they're both got wheel weights on them. There should be no issue. Well, maybe I need a front weight. That might solve the problem. I don't know. I may have to look into investing in buying a front weight that I can use on it, and maybe even on this. I don't know, the share between my tractors. We almost got this done. Try not to bore you and keep you too long today. Probably do this. Hopefully we might be able to get to the field. I don't know if we're going to get to that field. We may have to do it later on in another episode. Contract complete. Alright. Well, let's finish this out. I don't like leaving a job undone. No sense in doing 98% of the field and leaving 2% unfertilized. I'm hoping that we have the wind issue solved. I think we do. In recording this, I have shut down one of the circulating fans, and I think that was the one that was causing the most problem, because it smacks me and smacks the living room. And me, I thought it was just barely hitting, but it's evidently it's hitting me directly. That's what's causing make it sound like I was outside in the windstorm. Let's head back. Let's head back to the house. Well, let's stop here for a minute. Let's stop. Let's see if there's anything else contract-wise we can do. Collect that. That was money well made. I'm still scared of field 1. I had a little issue with that before, and I'm still scared of it. Field 6 goes to the stock market. We may do that one. Let's see. Ooh, Bailey. I don't have any kind of equipment like that yet, and I really don't want to take a $500 hit. I need all the money I can make. Plowing. That's 17. I need to be able to jump on that later on off screen. I said I gave Jose the day off and I gave Eduardo the day off, and try to save myself some money when it comes to labor costs. Yeah, I think we're going to take field 6. I pray to God it's not a big one. Let's see. Sunflower seed, and we're taking it to, okay, we use our own equipment on that one. Let's go back to the farm. Grab the harvester. I'm hoping the header's do I have a corn header? I don't know if I got a corn header or not. Thought I did. Maybe I don't. Oops, I may have to. I may find myself invested in a corn header today. Corn and sunflower header. Well, back for a tractor and a tip trailer. Do I have a corn header around here? I don't think I do. I think I may have to go buy one. How expensive is that going to be? How expensive is that going to be? Yep. I'm going to have to buy one since I took that contract. I can always lease one, maybe. Depends on how. How much? 90,000? Yeah, I guess we'll have to invest in that, because we're going to need to probably doing some corn here on our own later on. Too bad they don't have New Holland yellow, so we'll get John Deere will satisfy. Okay, I guess we'll go to the market. Grab that. Well, the money went up and the money goes down, which is usually the case. Hopefully we'll go up, get up and go up and stay up a little bit, because we're going to have to start getting some crops in. We're going to have to do a little, I guess, 50-50 cut where we're selling half and keeping half, because like I said, I don't know. He said pigs, didn't know about cows. How many pigs he wants to do, I'm unsure of. Sheep aren't that hard. It's basically grass, hay, or hay and water. So I guess I better bring up the map here and see where 6 is before I haul off down the road. Okay, it's right there below 5, not bad, below our field. Okay. Are we going to make it down this road with that header on? I don't think so. But hopefully we can get over into our main driveway. We should have no trouble. unfortunate. It's going to the livestock market. It's right there across the street, so we don't have to haul it very far, do we? Yeah, I heard that too. Sounds like the old Erics are in full force. Canola, yep, got canola in that field. Get that out of there. Hopefully sometime soon it'll be ready. It's going on 9:15. I'm gonna probably have to call this a day for us. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Get this started. Getting low on time. I'd like to keep you here all day if I could, but I think you'd fall asleep where you're sitting by the time it was all said and done. We might have time to get this field done before I have to leave y'all. I hope, but I don't know. Game plan was to hopefully get field 5 harvested and started on repurposing my plowing and getting it turned over, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that today. The way that it looks, we've got maybe another couple hours or so before it's about ready to harvest. May get this done, may take on another contract while we wait. I may do another water run. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another water run on camera because I don't think y'all want to see me do dozens of water runs. And besides, you know, on normal economy, they don't, they pay, but they don't pay that well. We're not going to get rich selling water, and fuel is not cheap. That's going to be like a rare type of deal for me. It's about $40,000 to fill up a 32,000 liter tanker. Now, of course, you know, I'm pretty sure on easy you could probably double your money. And my thing is, you know, I might do that every once in a while. This day's not over. You know, I may have to, you know, like I said, cut it short and with our visit with you, and have you come back another day, and we may be able to finish up some stuff. You may get to see the canola harvest on field 5. We possibly might do a fuel run. I'm not for sure. We might do that because I don't know how much we're going to make, really. I didn't make I made a little above what I paid out. But I mean, like I said, it wasn't a great big fortune. I may haul another load of manure over to the farm. That way I'm stocked up enough for those trees, and I don't have to worry about making massive trips to and from the livestock market. In a couple of days, according to what the boss told me, we'll be able to go up on the plateau and see what they've done and what they've got laid out for us, and show you what it looks like. Hopefully not long after that, my two walking horses will be here, and we can let you see them and maybe go on a trail ride together. Now, I haven't trail ridden much in the last 10 or 15 years. I'm trying to get myself back into shape to where I can ride. I miss riding, but trail riding for me is fun. It's a fun adventure. Go out, take along a few little snacks for the trail. Sometimes you can take a lunch if you want to. And start on the Tennessee. When I'm back at home, start on the Tennessee side of the mountain and work our way into North Carolina and back again. We normally can do that around here. We can leave from where my father has his horse farm. We can leave right out, pretty much outside his back door, go up on the Buffalo Mountain Range, which is right behind his house. Go up the mountain, get up on the trail, turn right, head west for about 45 minutes, and then turn southwest for another 45, and before you know it, you're in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Hot Springs is actually like it sounds. It's a small little town, and it's known for its hot mineral springs. You can go there pretty much 24/7, camp out, take a nice big long soak in the mineral springs. There's a couple of little local restaurants, a couple of little mom and pop joints that are pretty good for food. I mean, you're not going to get 5-star cuisine. You get stuff like country ham and mashed potatoes and biscuits, and you might get if you wanted a sandwich, you could get a cold sandwich like a bologna and cheese, or a roast beef sandwich, or a salad, or maybe even a hamburger or cheeseburger. They're nice places to visit. Great places to go. And I used to do it a lot with my dad before I had my little accident back in 1996, and I kind of miss it. I mean, that's, yeah, I have two horses, and pretty much riding wise, this is where I get my riding done right now. For now, my horses know me, they love me. I can be gone for a month, come back to the farm, get on the little four-wheel drive 4Runner, drive down the gate, walk into the field, just not even have to whistle. I could just stand there, and if Rowdy or Lucy sees me, boom, here they come running, whinnying and nickering and everything. Is, hey, there's Dad. They know who I am, which is, like I said, unique. Two big, gigantic, four-legged puppy dogs that just love me, love to ride. And, my dad rides them. My uncle's riding them right now. They're doing a lot of trail riding. My dad usually goes out towards New Mexico and Utah and places like that, and he's wanting me to go, and I'm trying to get myself where I can go and do that stuff before I get too old. Hopefully soon. My game plan one day is here, hopefully in about 2 years from now, on the anniversary week of my accident, I want to go see my sister. She lives in Hawaii. Spend a couple weeks there, and then maybe do a couple weeks over in the great country of England. Visit the UK. visit England and Scotland, maybe hit Ireland on the way out. But I've got some friends over there that I want to see and hang out with and take out to dinner and have a couple pints of beer with, and or should I say ale with, and just have a good old time. I figure what I do is I'd book it, maybe give everybody a heads up that I'm coming, and when I touch down in Heathrow, have my laptop with me, and hopefully maybe do some video blogging while I'm there too, just taking in the sights. Well, we're almost full here. I think I'll make this pass and maybe part of one more, and then I'm gonna have to head back to the farm and get the tractor and the tipper trailer. We're almost done with this field. We're about, what, halfway, looks like. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Like I said, we may have to save the rest for another day. This is kind of be short and sweet. I mean, I'm sorry that you get to see me do fertilize the field and grab some manure and do this, but there is a time limit on recording each episode, and I got to keep it down and keep it simple. And I really don't want, like I said, don't want to bore you guys. I want you to be entertained, have a little fun. If you learn anything from me as far as factual, little factoids and stuff like that, cool, I hope you do. I mean, you may know it, you may not know it. What I said earlier about the horses and everything, about mares and everything, and how they drop their milk sometimes, and the young foal doesn't get the colostrum it needs, and we have to transfuse them. That happens. It happens quite often. Sometimes, it's not 100% of the time that it doesn't happen. I mean, I'd say it probably happens 40% of the time, maybe, out of each birth, with each birth that comes along. And when you've got, 14 or 15 mares, and you've got at least a half, if not 2/3 of them pregnant and waiting to foal, the odds are a little greater, especially if the diet, like I said, is lower in protein, lower in fiber. I don't know if that happens among all horses. I know with our Tennessee walkers that it's happened a lot as far as the mom dropping the milk on a totally all fescue hay and fescue grass diet. Well, I'm going to walk back over to the farm and get the tractor and the tipper, and I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Well, we're back over here now. Doing our first offload here into our tipper. Almost done. Jose's showing up, but he says he wants to work, so I think I'm going to put him to work. I think I'm going to have to use his help after all for part of this day at least, which I'm not regretful. I said I want to keep my costs down. Jump in here and get him started. There he goes. Well, I think I'm going to close right here. We've come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself and have a little fun today. If you did, please give me a like. I'd appreciate that. If you have not subscribed to my channel and everything, I'd appreciate it if you would. Please subscribe. You know, I'm always looking to make new friends and meet new people. I enjoy it. It's one of the exciting things of my life. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free. It does not matter whether it's a good comment or a negative comment. To me, I'll take all comments and all comers. So please, yeah, if you want to leave a comment and say something about what you've seen today, if you liked it or if you think I can do something better, please let me know. If you think I can cut a corner here and there and get the job done just as easily or more quicker, yeah, please comment, holler at me, let me know. If you want to share this video, go right ahead, my friend. It's all, you know, I'm doing this for you guys. I want you to have fun. I want you to come see how I play. Maybe we can have a little chit chat, a little chin wag. I want you to feel at home when you come in here, when you come see me. You know, sit down, take your shoes off, have a glass of iced tea, whatever you choose to drink. Have a nice, you know, maybe a cold beer. Sit back and we can sit there and just chin wag a little bit. Like I said, I hope you liked the episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We will see you again on another. Probably doing the, you know, back here doing, you know, on this same day, you know, but continued. Be safe out there. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And as always, happy farming. We'll see you later. Bye now.